Hey class, it's Dr. Bushman, and I just got done creating the second set of AI assignments, and I wanted to film this video because your assignments, it's clear that somewhere along the lines break down an understanding of how to use ChatGPT and do what's called iteration. The first output that GPT gives you is never enough. You have to iterate. You also have to make sure that you're telling ChatGPT exactly what you want. And so I'm actually going to show you what I did with very simple prompting. So let me share my screen out. I've got two screens up, so you're going to see me move back and forth between the two. Um, so give me one moment. All right. So I've actually posted this output in uh, the responses to your assignments. This document took me 20 minutes from start to completion, including formatting, creating the cover page, the table of contents, etc. And I'm just going to walk you through it real quick so that you can kind of understand. Um, First off, you see the title page and, of course, the table of contents. But my initial prompt into ChatGPT just opened up ChatGPT, GPT 4.0, free version, and I typed in and I said, "Hey, ChatGPT, I'm playing the role of a digital marketing manager." So I'm telling ChatGPT who I am and what my role is. If you don't do that, you're not going to get good output. Um, Also, I told it exactly what I wanted. I wanted a three-part plan: a podcast outline, moderator script for two people, and then I needed an executive overview with complete production schedule, roles, those type of things, the things that a digital marketing manager must include in any output that they're working with. It isn't good enough just to create a script. Anybody can create a script, and it takes seconds to do that. It does actually take a little skill, a little work to become a digital marketing manager, where you're adding the management aspects of it. So what I simply did is I literally, and if you notice right here in this prompt, I gave it some background and then I literally copy and pasted the instructions from our assignment straight into GPT. So it knew it needed a cast. Matter of fact, let's go and let me share out actually a different screen so you can see the assignment. So hold on one second. We'll share this out real quick because I tell you, as a marketer in today's world, um, you've got to know how to use ChatGPT in a very effective manner. So I think I'm sharing out the right screen. Okay, so module 3, all right? So I literally copied and pasted from instructions, and because although I did send out a sample and I gave feedback from last week that you had to include management activities, and went ahead and added those so that they're now in there for some guidelines. But I did actually send out an email or an announcement with that. So I literally copied everything from Instruct ChatGPT all the way up to instructions. And I simply copied and pasted those into ChatGPT. Now, let's take a look at what results I got. So I'm going to stop my share again and let's take a look at the results. So here we go. All right. So there's that initial prompt, part one. Now, I although it did include a part one, I had to click on it after I copied and pasted the output into Word, and I had to assign it a heading so I could build my table of contents. It gave me a cast, it gave me engagement set, it gave me a hook. All the things that it said were required, right? And then it started the main content sections. This was in there, but yes, again, I had to hit styles and I had to give it a heading so I could create a table of contents. Gives me my talking points, a transition, right? But this is not a script because a script is required, right? These are just my talking points, and then my conclusion. So here's part two. So after it created the first section, it paused and it asked me a question, is this good enough output or whatever? My response was, hey, no, please create me a script for 2 moderators for each topic. And then it spit out part 2, right? So here's my cast, but then here's my intro segment. Look at the dialogue back and forth. Section 1, section 2. It did keep it in 150 to 175 words. The only reason why that I put that in there is to keep these brief. If you actually told it that this was a 20-minute podcast, it would put in a 20-minute script because ChatGPT does exactly what you tell it to do. Garbage in, garbage out. Excellent prompts in, excellent output out. So here's those sections that were required, right? And then it got down to the end and it asked me this question. Would you like me now to create a podcast management plan? Scheduling, platform, setup, episode release, etc. Heck yeah, I want you to do that. So I said yes. And then GPT responded back to me. Perfect. Below is your complete podcast management plan. This is a management course. If you don't have something in regard to management in your assignment, you are not going to probably get above a C on the assignment. This is a management course, marketing management course. And so check this out. So it even gave me a branding idea, marketing mind shift, because we're shifting the marketing mindset to use AI, right? Here's my executive overview, the podcast purpose, the target audience, episode format. So an executive or like a digital marketing manager, I can just print out the executive overview and give it to my vice president and review the project, right? And so I'm not going to belabor the rest. There's my production schedule, set of resources, promotion strategy, episode strategy, roles and responsibility, who I actually need to do what, et cetera, et cetera. And then a detailed outline with production schedule and even platform, Apple Podcast, YouTube, LinkedIn audio, et cetera. And of course, Facebook and Instagram. And so it goes through and even gave me an episode release time frame so that I would have a media calendar to follow and so on and so forth. I've uploaded this. I'm going to stop my share. I've uploaded this and shared this out so that everybody has the ability to look at this sample. I would like you to resubmit your assignments, but I guarantee you, if you follow my prompt or my example, it won't take you more than 15 minutes, and your C will go to an A if you follow this and submit similar output. But this is the kind of output that AI will do, and what you would be expected is any form of a digital marketing manager to understand and know how to generate these things using some form of an AI tool. Hopefully this was really helpful. Thanks. Bye.